You know, I think it's time I took on Judge Andrew Napolitano, who I can see in a monitor. You can't see him yet, but I can. He doesn't believe that there's a conspiracy in the deep state to undermine the Trump presidency and exonerate Hillary Clinton. So let me explain it to you like this. There's a meeting in Andy's office. That will be Andrew McCabe, okay? And it's attended by Peter Strzok. And they're talking about, oh, they can't take the risk of getting Trump elected. They better do something about it. And you don't think that's a conspiracy? Speak for yourself.
Good morning from the seat of big government, Mr. Varney.
Yes?
I'll concede to you this, and you and I have talked about this many times. There is a deep state. There is a part of the government that never changes and has its own self-willed movement and doesn't care which party's in the White House or which party's in Congress. And much of that part of the deep state hates and fears Donald Trump. There's no question about that. I don't know what these two characters are talking about. I don't know which Andy it was. It could have been Andy McCabe or Andy Weissman. They could have been talking about insurance, that they wanted their jobs to stay in a Republican administration. Who knows? There are 10,000 texts, and you've picked out one of them.
Oh, you're going
but
soft.
here's the bottom line. Bob Mueller can't be fired because of poor hiring, especially when, as soon as he learned of these texts, or within a reasonable period of time, he moved this guy from the front line of FBI work to a desk job. What more do you want him to do?
Oh, I'm not suggesting that he should be fired. That's not my point of view. But I would like to know what Mr. Strzok is now doing, because he's still at the FBI. He's in charge of HR.
Yes.
Do you think by any chance he's purging some of the political backgrounds of some FBI agents, purging the documentation on some FBI people who may be subject to investigation later? You ever thought of that?
That would be a criminal offense. I mean, it's certainly conceivable that an FBI agent would commit a felony, but extremely unlikely, and you count on one hand when it's happened in the modern era.
You're getting soft on us, Judge, but I'm going to move on to another subject. This government shutdown. I'm not going to discuss whether or not it happens or not. I'm simply going to make the point. You'd love the government to shut down, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
I would, because the essential services stay, meaning the courts are open, the Defense Department stays, public health and safety stays. Why should the government do things that are not essential? Maybe we will be happier with a cheaper, smaller government during the shutdown. I bet that wonderful man to the next of you, a fellow New Jerseyan who is the champion of small government, agrees with me.
Yes, he does, as a matter of fact.
Yes, he does.
He's about to nod vigorously.
There it is.
I'm glad we achieved consensus, Napolitano.
But you cannot give me this new nickname, friend of government. My libertarian buddies will ostracize me from everything.